in that 3 spot. Back out in front, that'll be the leader working there. Evan, please hold your line. Mills in the 2. Then it's going to be Hunter in the 3. Hunter right now starting to gap out on Brubaker with 4 minutes in, 1 to go. Brubaker going to have to find another gear, get up on the back door of Hunter again. With 55 seconds to go, 55 seconds to go. The year leader in front of the driver's stand, coming in front of Fertig right now. That is first in front of you, second behind you. Hold your line. You know what to do. Now Brubaker all over the back door of Hunter. Gets a little wiggly-quiggly coming in front of the driver's stand. That was Anton putting it upside down. Watch back triple, 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 watch back triple. Lastra trying to get everybody going. Rosen with a huge lead. And you got Mills in the 2. Hunter into 3 with under 20 to go. That'll be third coming up on you guys. Please hold your line. Oh, my goodness. Brubaker put it upside down. Hunter just got to keep it rubber side down. He's got less than 10, and he's punching his dance card going into that A main event. That'll be third right in front of you, Gabe, and Phil third right behind you. And that'll be time on the master clock. Rich Brown, you are done. Got you at the line. Dave Rosen going to be taking the win. You are bumping in that A main. Marshall in the center. Andrew, help him out. Nielsen, you are done. Waiting on a couple cars. Marshalls, don't go anywhere, please. And waiting on several. Clenshaw, Hunter, you are all done. Waiting on Brubaker and Westcott. And that is a race. I'll stop. Dave Rosen and Nils Clenshaw and Brian Hunter, you are finding your way into that A main event. Westcott going to settle for the runner-up. Drivers from race number 1, turn them off, put them down, come on back out, find a marshalling spot. Race number 2, that is my 17.5 B main event. You will be up next. Drivers from race 1, turn them off, put them down, come on back out, find a marshalling spot. Shouldn't have any cars going while I got blowers going, so hold your cars. Oh, it's right there. All right, let's go get the blowers down. Blowers down. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. Race number 2, you can roll them out. Check them in. Qualifying in the 7th spot, Nick Bayette. In the 6, Nicholas Finch. In the 5, Nick Wilkinson. In the 4, Mike Sora. In the 3, Zach McConnell. In the 2, Grant Holmes. And on the pole will be Hefner Racing. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. So Hunter, Clenshaw, and Rosen, you guys are in that A main event. That'll be race number 5. No more laps. No more laps. Straightaway is closed. When your car's lined up. Who? Not yet.
Nicholas Finch.
All right, let's go get our cars lined up. Cars lined up. Hefner on the pole. Combs in the 2.
1 minute to the start of the race.
McConnell taking the scratch. He's got to actually be an employee today. With that being said, drivers ready, marshals ready. Top 2 going into that A main event, going to the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Hefner going to be leading us out. Combs looks to the inside, and they get into one another. And everybody goes upside down. Wowzers. So it's going to be Hefner leading out. Bayette in that 2 spot. Combs in the 3. Wilkinson, Sora, and Finch. Race number 3, 2-wheel drive, modified B main event. You're going to be up next. Bayette putting it upside down. Brubaker right there to get him. Thank you, Mitch. Appreciate that. So now Combs going to move into the 2. Bayette back to the 3, but here comes Sora. Sora wants to find his way into that A main event. So up and running, Hefner on top. Combs gets it wrong. Here comes Sora. Now Sora starting to work on the back door of Combs. Through the short chute, double. Triple section they go. Meanwhile, Hefner Racing going to be leading us out. Gets it a little wrong on the back triple. No harm, no foul. Marshals himself out. Combs in the 2. Sora in the 3. Wilkinson in the 4. Finch and Bayette gonna round out my top 6. I'll need these 5 drivers and maybe 1 volunteer to help me out for my two-wheel mod two-wheel mod B main event. Combs finding his way to the top. Hefner into the 2, Sora into 3. Watch it out front, watch it out front, watch it out front. One behind you there, Nils. It is clear. Back up front, it is going to be Grant Combs. Hefner racing in that 2 spot. Then you got Wilkinson and Sora all going at it for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And here comes Bayette. So back up front, Combs getting it wrong on the center triple. Here comes Hefner around the outside. And Combs back to the inside. They're battling it out. Remember, guys, top 2 are going into that A-main event, so you really don't need to race one another unless you want to figure out who's going to be 9th and who's going to be 10th. But hey, what do I know? 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Combs on top, Hefner in the 2. Wilkinson now in the 3. Bayette and Sora going at it for 4th and 5th. Race number 3, two-wheel drive, modified B-main. Boyd, Weir, Farnham, and Hefner. You will be up next. I will need these 5 drivers and a couple volunteers to help me out with the next race. Oh, Hefner broken something on that right front. That's going to make his turning abilities a little less than anticipated. With 3 minutes in, 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
So now Wilkinson going to move into the 2, Sora into the 3, Bayette into the 4. Rough bit of luck for Hefner. He was hanging out in that top 2. So Grant Combs going to be leading us out on top. Wilkinson in the 2, Sora into the 3. Sora put it upside down. Bayette going to find his way into the top 3 now. There's Combs by the start-finish line. Wilkinson in the 2. Bayette and Sora going at it for 3rd and 4th. Watch it off the end of straightaway. Watch it off the end of straightaway. Watch by start-finish line. Watch by start-finish line. It is clear. So back up front, still going to be Grant Combs. Through the center section of the track he goes. Bayette now moving into the 2. Didn't see what happened to Wilkinson. So Bayette finding his way into that bump spot. Safe. Wilkinson going to give chase. With 40 seconds left to go, drivers, 40 seconds left to go. That was Wilkinson getting it wrong. So now Bayette going to be sitting comfortably in that top 2. With 25 seconds to go, drivers, 25 seconds to go. Race number 3, two-wheel drive modified, going to be coming at you next. Two-wheel mod coming at you next. That'll be my B main. With less than five, Bayette should get by for another. Wilkinson gets by for another. Sora going to get chopped at the line. Sorry about that, Mike. You are done. Waiting on a couple. Marshals, don't go anywhere, please. Make sure you grab those blowers and do your diligence. Grant Combs, you are done. Nick Finch, you are done. Waiting on Bayette and Wilkinson. They're fighting it out tooth and nail. Bayette, you are done. Nick Wilkinson, you are done. That is a race all stop.
The race is completed.
And just like that, I'm going to say Grant Combs, Nick Bayette, and Nick Wilkinson. You punched your cards into that A-main event. So Nick Wilkinson, you made your way into the A-main. Combs, you're in the A, and Bayette, you are in the A. Drivers for race number 2, turn them off, put them down. Come on back out, find a marshalling spot. I will need these 5 drivers. And an extra volunteer or 2 would be appreciated. So Grant Combs, Nick Bayette, and Nick Wilkinson. You are going to be in race number 6. Combs, Bayette, Wilkinson. You're in race number 6. I just announced race 6. couple times. This is on, right? You guys can hear me out there. I thought so. I could be wrong. All right, race number 3. That's my 2 mod B main event. You can roll them out,
Kevin
check
Boyd.
them in.
Todd Farnham. Wrong way driver.
We'll be taking the top 2 from this into that A main event. Need my marshals out on the track. Marshals out on the track. So no more laps, no more laps. Boyd, Kevin Boyd on the pole. Chase Boyd in the 2. Paul Weir in the 3. Todd Farnham in the 4. Hefner in the 5. Where is Mr. Hefner? He's broken. So he has... Is he trying to fix it? While we pause for a little station identification, Nick, do you need to go put your car on charge? Wilkinson, you need to put your car on charge? It's already going? He's done.
1
Okay,
minute to
I'll
start
let
the
Nick
race.
go put his car on charge, and then as soon as Nick gets back out here, we'll get this race going because he... What? Yeah, no, he's broken.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No, you are the runner-up. So, sorry. All right, Anton, if you want to get off the back triple for me, I'd appreciate it. Lyle,
30
can
seconds
you help
to
me
the
out
start
on
of the
cone
race.
6 off the back triple? Fabulous. All right, so we got a 4-car dance. 2 are going to make their way into that A main event. So let's get it up. Let's get it on. Prison rules, baby.
15 seconds
I
to
don't
the
want
start
to
of the
hear
race.
any whining. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Going at the sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Boyd going to lead us out. Boyd in the 2. Kevin pushes it wide. We're looking to the inside. Oh. Little incidental contact, no harm, no foul. Chase Boyd going to be leading us out. Kevin Boyd in the 2. Paul Weir in the 3. Watch my start-finish line. It is clear. So Chase Boyd on top. Kevin in the 2. Looks like Farnham in the 3. Paul going to be in my top 4. Still plenty of time to go. Oh. So it's going to be Chase Boyd leading us out. Papa Boyd in the 2. Farnham in the 3. P-Dub in the 4. Chase trying to keep all the teeth on his spur gear. Over that back triple section he goes. Down the start-finish line. Down the back straightaway he goes. Weir and Farnham going to be going at it for 3rd and 4th. Chase Boyd leading out. Kevin in the 2 with 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. I'll need these 4 drivers and maybe 1 volunteer to help me out for my novice A main event. We are putting water down after race number 4. A little water after race number 4 just to keep the track moist. So right now it is going to be Kevin Boyd leading out. Chase, giving chase in the 2. Farnham in the 3. Kevin going for the option line. That was the transfer line, I believe. So it's going to be Kevin Boyd leading out. Chase in the 2. Mark's going front straightaway. Nick coming on front straightaway. Ouch. Farnham and Weir still going at it for 3rd and 4th. Over that center triple section they go. They're putting on a show for the crowd. Meanwhile, Kevin Boyd showing his prowess, starting to gap away from Chase. And then he does that. And then Chase uses him like a wet nap at a barbecue restaurant. Beat you to it, Diego. Sorry, Paul. You're good. Kevin Boyd leading out. Chase in the 2, Farnham in the 3. What was that?
2 minutes left.
Farnham in the 3. PW going to be rounding out my top 4 with 3:15 in, 1:45 to go. Well, that was Finch I beat out. It wasn't Diego. Yes. I feel even better than that. Watch coming in front straightaway. Watch coming in front straightaway. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. Kevin Boyd leading out. Chase in the 2. Paul Weir starting to work up on the back door. Farnham going possibly for the top 3 with 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. It's going to be Kevin Boyd on top. Chase in the 2. Race number 4, Novice A main event. You will be up next. Novice A main event. You will be up next. D9.
1 minute left.
Kevin Boyd leading out. Chase in the 2. Race number 4, Novice A main event. You will be up next. Novice A main event. You will be up next. You're watching our conclusion of our two-wheel drive modified B main event. Up next is my Novice Beginners A main event. 4:30 in, 30 seconds left to go. It is Kevin Boyd leading out. Chase in the 2. Farnham in the 3. We're in the 4. With 4:40 in, bump, less than 20. Kevin put it upside down. Chase trying to pull up, less than 5. Kevin gets it wrong on the back triple. Here comes Chase. This is going to be a 2-car dance through that short chute coming in from the driver's stand. Time has expired. It's going to be a race to the line. Farnham, you are done. Oh, Kevin, you are done. Chase, you are done. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshall's going to grab your blowers. And race number 4, Novice A main event. You will be up next. I do need these 4 drivers, and a volunteer or 2 would be greatly appreciated. We will be putting water down after race number 4. Water after race 4. All right. Let's go ahead and get our blowers down. And Novice A main event drivers, you can go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Drivers from race number 3, I need you guys back out on the track, please. Drivers from race 3, back out on the track. So Boyd, you're bumping into that A main event. All right, I got Farnham there, I got Boyd there, I got Wilkinson there helping me out. Anton, you can help me out off the end of the triple. I do appreciate that. No more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. So we got Clyde in the 5, Mark Rowan in the 4, Joanna Wolf in the 3, Andrew Nielsen in the 2. Ryan will be my pole sitter. We get our cars lined up. Thank you, Gabe. I do appreciate that.
Joanna Wolf.
We are going to put some water down after this race. All right, got our cars lined up. Novice A main event. This one's for all the marbles. Drivers ready, Marshall's ready. Keep it rubber side down. You guys are going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running with our Novice A main event. Ryan going to be leading us out. Andrew in the 2, Joanna in the 3. Rowan making his way into that early top 3. Joanna going to be in my 4. Now here comes Clyde. He's going to move into that top 4. Back up front, it is going to be Ryan, Andrew, and Rowan. Ryan right now with that all red by the start finish line leading us out. Andrew in the 2. Watch going front straightaway. Rowan going to be into the 2 now. Andrew going to be into 3. Johanna puts it upside down. She'll still be in my top 4. Race number 5. 21-5. You got to wait, Mark. You got to wait, Mark. Thank you, Gabe. One there right there for you, Nick. Ryan going to be leading us out. Andrew in the 2. Mark in the 3. Johanna in the 4. Clyde going to be my top 5. I will need these 5 drivers, and I will need probably 2 to 3 experienced drivers as well. This will be a 10-car 21-5 A main event. Watch off the end of straightaway. Watch off the end of straightaway. It is clear. It's going to be Ryan leading us out. Andrew Nielsen in that 2. Ryan put it upside down. Thank you, Gabe. Marshall in the center. Marshall in the center. And go, Mark. You are good. Thank you for waiting. That was the appropriate thing to do. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Race number 5. Going to be up next. That'll be my 21-5 A main event. That is an 8-minute A main event for those of you that are wondering. 21-5 is 8. 17-5 is 7. 2 Ahmad is 6. Any cars that had more than 1 main, depending upon the entry count, I appropriated extra time as needed. So thanks so much for everyone coming out today. Hopefully y'all are having some fun times. We will have some open practice after our racing is completed today. So it is Ryan leading out. Andrew in the 2. Johanna in the 3. Drivers, you got 3 minutes in, 2 to go. 3 and 2 to go. We are going to put a little water down after this race. A little water after this race. That'll carry us through to the end of our main events. Watch in the center. Watch in the center. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate that. .330 in, 1:30 to go. 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Ryan going to be leading us out. Andrew in the 2, Johanna in the 3, Rowan in the 4. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. 1:15 to go. You're watching our novice division, beginners of radio control car racers.
1 minute left.
Race number 5, 21-5, A main event. You will be up next. I'll need these 5 drivers and at least 3 volunteers to help me out with the next race. 3 volunteers to help me out with the next race would be appreciated. Marshall out front. Thank you, Todd. With 25 seconds to go, 25 seconds to go. You're watching the conclusion of my Novice A main event. Starting to wind this one down, under 20 to go, under 20 to go. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10, less than 10. And less than 5, less than 5. And that is going to be time. You'll be done when you cross our finish line. Clyde, you are done. Clyde, you are done. Waiting on a couple. Andrew, you're done. Mark, you're done. Waiting on 2. Waiting on 2. Johanna in the 3. You are done. Nice run. And Ryan, you are done. That is a race all stop. Marshall's going to grab those blowers. We are going to put some water down. Novice drivers, turn off your cars. come on back out, find a marshaling spot, and I will need 3 volunteers to help me out in the next race, please. 3 volunteers to help me out the next race.
I don't know. I'm marshaling for it, right? Yeah, just cancel it out. Yeah.
Mike caller. Eric Lastra. Grant Combs. Mike Sara. Todd Farnham. Ryan Hunter. Dave Rosen. Kyle Wolf. Nick Byett. Niels Klenchich.
All right, qualifying in the 10 spot, Brian Hunter. In the 9, Nils Clinshaw. In the 8, Dave Rosen. In the 7, Kyle Wolf. In the 6, Garrett Lastra. In the 5, Todd Farnham. In the 4, Mike Caller. In the 3, Nick Bayette. In the 2, Mike Soren. On the pole will be Grant Combs. All right, track is looking, I'm thinking, pretty good. So let's do straightaway close. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. We got our cars lined up. And let's see here. Clyde, you're marshaling right here in front of me, right? Awesome. Thank you very much. Colin, can you just watch the triple right there for me, please? Thank you very much. All right, let's get our cars lined up. Going to get our cars lined up. Cars lined up. Bueno. All right, you kids know the gig. Make your passes clean. Have a little fun. Do a little dance. You guys got the joy of an 8-minute main event because you had the most entries today. So might start doing this more frequently depending upon entries. So with that being said, drivers ready. Marshals ready. Sound of the tone. And we are locked and loaded. Keep it clean. That's what I like to see. Settle it in. Settle it in. It's going to be Combs leading us out. Sora in the 2. Bayette, Lastra, and Caller with... Thank you, Colin. Appreciate that. Race number 5 on deck. Race number 6. 17.5 A main event. You will be next. Watching center, watching center, watching center. Thank you, Paul. That was Wolf getting it wrong. So back up front, it is going to be Grant Combs on top. Sora in the 2 with Bayette and Lastra with Caller in tow. 1 minute in, 7 to go. 1 in, 7 to go. You're watching race number 5. This is my 21.5 A main event. Up next will be race number 6. That is my 17.5 A main event. Race number 5 on deck. This is my 21.5 A main event. Still leading us out is going to be Grant Combs in that 2 spot. Somebody else. Combs off the end of the straightaway. Looks like Bayette in the 2. Sora in the 3. Rolling with race number 5 right now. Race number 6, 17.5 A main event. Watching center, watching center. It is clear. Thank you, Clyde. Appreciate that. Marshall off the end of the straightaway. Marshall off the end of the straightaway. It is clear. Thank you, Joanna. So Combs in the top spot. Bayette and Sora working up on the back door of Hunter right now. Grant Combs on top. Looks like Bayette got it wrong on the back triple. That'll move Sora back into the 2. Brian, you got second work with you. You know what to do. Just hold your line. Bayette in the 3. Lastra in the 4 with Caller in the 5. Farnham in the 6. Race number 6, 17.5 A main event coming at you next. Watch in the center, watch in the center, watch on the back triple, watch on the back triple. It is clear. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate that. So it's Combs leading out. Sora in the 2. Bayette, Lastra, Caller, Farnham, Clenshad. Watch by start finish line. It is clear. Watch it out front, drivers. Watch it out front. 3 minutes in. 5 to go. It's going to be Combs leading out off the end of the straightaway. Bayette now moving into the 2. Caller into 3. Lastra in the 4. Sora in the 5. Here comes Farnham in the 6. Watch in the center, guys. Watch in the center. Watch in center, center. Watch center section. Watch center section. That was Rosen putting it upside down. One behind it, Gabe. Thank you very much. Let's keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean.
Are you going to Osa or are you going out to the front? No. I'll go with you. Okay.
Watch in the back triple, watch the back triple, watch back triple, watch back triple. It is clear. So Grant Combs leading out. Bayette in that 2 spot. Caller in the 3. Then you got Lastra in the 4. Sora and Farnham going at it down that front straightaway. Meanwhile, your leader, Grant Combs, working his way up the hill, down the short chute, in front of timing and scoring right now. White into the blue and silver off the end of the straightaway. Watch in the center, watch in the center. It is clear. So we got Grant Combs on top. Nick Bayette sitting in that 2. Caller in the 3. He puts it upside down. Help him out. Thank you very much, Clyde. Farnham now on the 4. Sora in the 5. So that'll be your close battle. Laster now popping up into the top 3. He's got his sights set on Bayette. Kyle, you'll have 2nd in front of you, 3rd behind you. Just hold your line. Thank you very much. 5:15 in, 2:45 to go. So there is 2nd by the start-finish line. There is 3rd by the start-finish line. Meanwhile, Grant Combs working his way through the center section of the track. Through Drag Race Alley. Lining up that tabletop step up, down. In front of the driver's stand he goes. Race number 5 on deck. Race number 6. 17.5 A main event. You will be up next. That'll be a 7-minute A main. So Grant Combs on top. Now Lastra and Bayette going at it. One in the center section. Thank you, Gabe. Appreciate that. Through the short ute.
2 minutes
down Drag Race Alley. That'll be 2nd and 3rd. Working in front of the driver's stand. Lastra almost hooking up a pipe. Gonna fall off the back door of Bayette. He's got 6 minutes in. 2 minutes left. Can you feel the tension? Can you feel the excitement? Anybody can go fast for 5 minutes. Can he do it for 8? That's the question. Grant Combs leading out. Bayette in that 2. Garrick Lastra in the 3. Caller, Farnham, Sora, Clenshaw, Wolf, Rosen, Hunter, LT. Celebrating. 6:30 in, 1:30 to go. That'll be your battle down that back straightaway. All right, now, Bayette in the 2. Lastra in the 3. Lastra putting on the afterburners, trying to find a way up on the back door of Bayette. 6:45 in, 1:15 to go. Combs right now. Combs hooks up a pipe. That moves Bayette into the top spot. Lastra into the 2. Combs into the 3. So now 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down the back straightaway.
1 minute left.
And Combs looks to be going really slow. Uh-oh. So now it's going to be a 2-car dance. Bayette and Lastra with 45 seconds to go. Combs sitting in the 3. Bayette puts it upside down. Lastra going to pull into that top spot. Known for breaking hearts. Down that back straightaway he goes. Garrick Lastra going to be leading us out. Bayette in the 2. Combs in the 3. Caller in the 4. Farnham, Sora, Clenshaw, Wolf, Rosen, Hunter with 25 seconds to go. Drivers, 25 seconds left to go. Watch off the end of straightaway. Watch off the end of straightaway. Lastra by the start-finish line. There's Bayette by the start-finish line. There's Combs by the start-finish line. Whew. With less than 5. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Gabe. 2 and 1. Everyone will be done when you cross start-finish line. That is a race. Nils, you are done. Kyle, you are done. Sora, you are done. Hunter, you are done. Waiting on several. Rosen, you are done. Lastra taking the win. Bayette in the 2. You are done. Combs, you are done. And waiting on Caller and Farnham. And that is a race. As soon as Farnham goes by, all stop. Marshals, grab those blowers.
Race is completed.
And race number 6, 2-wheel drive, 17.5 A main event. You will be up next. Drivers from race number 5, turn them off, put them down, come on back out, find a marshalling spot. All right, Cole, we're good. Go and get your car. Thank you. All right, drivers from race number 6, I need you guys back out on the track, please. Drivers from race number 6, back out on the track, please. This is an 11-car dance. Wilkinson in the 11, Bayette in the 10, Combs in the 9, Anderson in the 8, Lake in the 7, Linzell in the 6, Palmer in the 5. Marshals to your spots, blowers down. Roll them out, check them in. Palmer in the 5, Bettenker in the 4, Locken in the 3, Smith in the 2,
Aaron Brown.
Brown on
Willie
the
Smith.
pole.
Diego Bettenker.
Shouldn't be
Blake
looking for
Palmer.
any marshals. I should have. The only one that's going back to
Randy
back
Lovett.
was
Ray Anderson.
Combs.
Meatball.
Everybody else
Nicholas
should be out
Wilkinson.
there, and Bayette, excuse
Colin Lee.
me. So still should have every marshalling spot covered with a live body. All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Go and get our cars lined up. No more laps. Marshals to your spots.
1
Marshals
minute to
to
the
your
start of the race.
spots. I don't need Garrick and Mike in one spot. I need you guys spread out, please. Let's go and get our cars lined up. Cars lined up, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you,
Grant
Mike.
Holmes.
Bayette on the 10, Wilkinson on the 11, Combs on the 9.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. We'll let Nick get up on the driver's stand.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Huh? Hey, Blake, can you hop down on cone number 7 for me, please? Thank you very much.
Less than
Aaron
5.
seems to think he's going to wreck there. All right. You guys know the gig. Have a little fun. 7-minute A main event coming at you at the sound of the tone. And we're locked and loaded. Keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean. Don't force the issue. Nicely done. That's what I like to see. You guys are actually listening to me for once. Got 7 minutes of excitement to go on, so keep it rubber side down. Aaron Brown and Willie Smith going to be leading us out early on. Locking into 3, Bettenker, Palmer, Combs, Lake, Anderson. Watch coming on front straightaway. It is clear. Linzel, Bayette, and Wilkinson. So race number 6 on deck. Aaron Brown leading us out. Willie put it upside down. Locken now going to find his way into the 2. Palmer into 3. Bettenker in the 4. Smith in the 5. Smith looking to the inside on Willie. Watch it off the back triple. Watch off the back triple. Plenty of time going on, drivers. Keep them rolling. Keep them rolling. Watch it down the back straightaway. Watch it down the back straightaway. Watch it down the back straightaway. Disastrous lap for Smith. Watch it off the end of the straightaway. It is clear. So it's going to be Aaron Brown leading us out. Brown keeping it rubber side down. He is moving. In that 2 spot is going to be Locken. Palmer in the 3. Bettenker in the 4. Lake in the 5. There's Locken, Bettenker, and somebody else. Lake in the 5, Combs in the 6. Off the end of the straightaway, that'll be your battle for 5th and 6th. Back up front, Aaron Brown coming up on Bayette. Thank you very much, Nick. Then you got Locken in the 2, Bettenker in the 3, Palmer in the 4. Watch it out front, watch it out front. Thank you, Mr. Caller. Les and Wilkinson going at it. Brown getting it wrong. Locken not anywhere close to capitalize. There's Locken through the back triple. Brown by the start-finish line. He has a good 6.5 second lead on Locken in the 2. There's Bettenker in the 3. Palmer in the 4. Looks like Combs in the 5. Smith in the 6. Lake in the 7. Marshall up top. Blake. It is clear. Leader coming up on you, Colin. Game on. Stop overdriving the car. 2:30 in, 4:30 to go. Aaron Brown, watch it by start finish line. Thank you, Nils. Watch off the end of the straightaway. It is clear. 2:30 in, 4:30 to go. It's going to be. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Aaron Brown leading out. Down the back straightaway he goes. In that 2 will be Randy Locken. Now Bettenker pulling into the 2. Locken into the 3. Watching the center. Marshall out front. Marshall out front. That was Aaron Brown getting it wrong. And go, Aaron. You're good. So Brown, not quite sure what he's doing, but he's still got a good lead. In that 2 spot is going to be Diego Bettenker. In the 3 will be Randy Locken. 4 is going to be Blake Palmer. That'll be 3rd and 4th. Locken and Palmer. Willie Smith in the 5. Combs in the 6. Linzel, Lake, Bayette, Wilkinson, and Anderson rounding out my top 11. Watch off the back triple. Watch off the back triple. That was Linzel getting it wrong. Watch it out front. Anderson and Combs getting into it. Holy cow. Bettenker is going to be working his way through Anderson and Linzel. That'll be 2nd behind you. Please hold your line. Locken and Palmer will be coming upon you 3rd and 4th. Back up front is still going to be Aaron Brown. He puts it upside down. Bettenker about 4.5 seconds back. There's Brown by the back triple. Watching in center, watching center, watching center, watching center, watching center. Thank you, Mr. Hunter. Aaron Brown on top. Bettenker gets it wrong. Here comes Locken now. Colin, you got 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Working with you. Just hold your line. That wasn't holding lines by any stretch of the imagination. Remember, guys, don't try and drive through people when I'm calling traffic for you. Locken going to be in the 2. Palmer in the 3. Looks like Smith now up into the top 4. Bettenker in the 5. Watch it on the back straightaway. Watch it on the back straightaway. It is clear. Brown on top. Brown getting a double single in that center section. Watch it out front, guys. Watch it out front. Thank you very much. It is clear. Thank you, Colin. That'll be your 3rd place car. Willie in the 4th place car. Colin behind you. Thank you very much.
2 minutes left.
Drivers, you got 5 minutes in. 2 to go. 5 in, 2 to go. Now Smith working with Palmer for the top 3. Brown right now working his way over the center triple. Locking off the end of the straightaway. That'll be your battle for 3rd and 4th. Willie Smith back up into the top 3. Palmer in the 4. Lake in the 5. Linzel, Combs, Anderson, Wilkinson. Race number 7, 2-wheel drive modified, coming at you next. Oh, my. It is Aaron Brown on top. Randy Locken in that 2. Willie Smith in the 3. Blake Palmer in the 4. Lake in the 5. Combs in the 6. Watch on the center triple. Watch on the center triple. Help him out. Help him out. Thank you, Mike. Colin and Grant, you'll have the leader working with you. Please hold your lines. Thank you very much. And game on. And goodness gracious. 55 seconds to go. 55 seconds to go. It is Aaron Brown on top. Locking in the 2. Willie Smith in the 3. Then it's going to be Palmer in the 4. Combs in the 5. Lake in the 6. With 35 seconds to go, drivers, 35 seconds to go. Race number 7, 2-wheel drive modified. A main event going to be coming at you next. 2-wheel drive mod. A main event coming at you next. 6:30 in. 35 seconds to go. Aaron Brown going to be leading us out. In that 2 will be Locken coming down the start-finish line. In the 3 will be Willie Smith. Palmer in the 4. Lake in the 5. Now Smith trying to work up on the back door of Locken. That'll be 2nd in front of their Grant with less than 5. Starting to wind this one down. Keep them rolling, drivers. Time has expired. Lake, you are done. Anderson, you are done. Locken in the 2, you are done. Combs, you are done. Wilkinson, you are done. Willie Smith, you are done. Brown, you are done. Blake Palmer, you are done. Waiting on no one else. That is a race. All stop. Marshall's go and grab those blowers.
The race is complete.
And race number 7, 2-wheel drive modified, coming at you next. We are going to be not doing anything other than calling our marshals back out on the track, please. Drivers from race number 6, I need you guys back out on the track. Should have every spot covered. I only got one guy that's going back to back. So should have all my marshalling spots covered. And let's go and get our blowers down. Marshals to our spots. And Mr. Weir at your convenience.
All right, guys, let's get them checked in. Marshals, to your spots, please.
Lyle Lamb. Kevin Boyd. Chase Boyd. Zippy. Kevin Gatton. Aaron Brown. Kyle Davis.
I need a marshal on number 6. Marshal on number 6, please.
Sylvie.
Hey, Diego, can you get number 6, Diego? All right, let's get them lined up.
1 minute to the
Blake,
start of
get
the race.
need.
Blake Palmer.
All right, let's get them lined up. Let's get them gridded up. Kevin Gatton in the 1, Aaron Brown in the 2. Richard Lake in the 3, Silve in the
45 seconds to
4.
the start of the race.
Palmer in the 5. Davis in the 6, Lamb in the 7. Kevin in the 8, and Baby Boyd in the 9.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm rooting for Chase. Pressure's on. All right, I'm not rooting for Jim Silve. Okay, are we ready? Marshall's ready. Driver's ready at the
15
sound
seconds
of
to
the
the start of the
tone.
race.
Keep it clean, nice and clean, clean, clean. All right. Got Gatton in the 1, Brown in the 2, Richard in the 3. Oh, it's a 3-car breakaway at the front of the pack. Gatton, Brown, Lake. Blake Palmer moves into the 4. Chase Boyd in the 5. Good job, Chase. Lyle Lamb in the 6. Boyd in the 7. Gatton, Brown. Gatton in the 1st. Brown in the 2. Lake in the 3. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Going on the straight. Got a bunch of cars there. Good job. Come on, get through there. Boyd gets it wrong. Boyd, clear. God, it's so hard to call these things to these guys. Gatton gets it wrong going into the triple. That's going to put Brown in front. Lake comes down on Gatton. Incidental contact. Watching the back triple. Clear, clear, clear. Good job, Willie. That puts Brown in the front. Richard in the 2. Gatton in the 3. Chase Boyd in the 4, but he's got a long way to go to catch up. Brown headed into that triple with Lake right on his tail. Gatton not far behind. Lake. Boyd and Lake coming into that tabletop, into that back triple. Go across the start line, 1, 2. Gatton's 3 seconds behind. He's got to catch up. Brown, Lake in the center. Boyd, that's your race leader there, and your number 2 spot. Clear. That puts Richard in the lead. Brown in the 2. Gatton in the 3. Good job, guys. Lake down the straight. Brown right behind him. Gatton right behind him as they head into the center triple. I can't tell who's the 4. Where's Chase at? Oh, my God, Chase is so far behind. It's a 3-car breakaway. Chase Boyd in the 4 as he comes into the center triple. Richard Lake in the 1. Oh, no, Brown in the 1. Lake falls to the 3. Gatton in the 2. There's Brown's starting to get in a different zip code. Gatton's doing his best to catch him as they head into the back triple here. Front of the driver's stand down the straight. Oh, Gatton gets it wrong going on the straight. That puts Lake in the 2, Gatton in the 3. Richard's got his work cut out to catch Brown. He's way out front. Brown across the start line. Lake across the start line. About 5 seconds behind Brown. He's going to have to make up some time as Brown heads into that back triple. Nice and smooth. God dang, how did Richard fall away to the 5? Brown in the 1, Gatton in the 2, Chase Boyd in the 3. Kyle Davis moved up to the 4. Lake fell down to the 5. Missed a lap? All right. Oh, yeah, he did. He got a 41-second lap right here. All right, I think did it catch it back up?
No. Well, might have.
Did you think it caught it back up?
Yeah, can you? Oh, yeah. Can you add it in there?
I don't know how to add it in there. We'll have to add that later. Brown still in the 1. I'm assuming Lake would probably be in the 2, right? I mean,
I don't.
yeah. Brown's in the 1, Lake's in the 2, Gatton's in the 3, Boyd's in the 4. Yeah, that screws everything up when it does that. It's so hard.
Count one?
Huh?
When it doesn't count one?
Yeah, because it moves them all the way down, and then you can't tell these guys where they're at. All right, Brown's heading in that back triple as he comes across the start line here. Didn't sound good when it landed there, but still going as he heads in that triple. We'll see if it stays together. You got 2 minutes left, drivers. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left.
Who took him out? Oh. Keep it clean, guys. Keep it clean. Brown in the 1. Blake in the 2. Gatton in a distant 3rd as he comes in that back triple. Oh, Lake gets it wrong in the center. So I hate it when that happens. All right, they're pretty spread out. Brown's in a different zip code. Blake's coming in that center triple. He's in 2. Gatton's in 3 as he heads down the straight. Blake gets it wrong in the center. Huh?
Blake is slamming his radio on his
He's probably frustrated.
1 minute left.
Lamb gets it wrong in the center. All right, so the running order, Brown in the 1, Gatton in the 2, or excuse me, Lake in the 2, Gatton in the 3, Boyd in the 4, Kyle Davis in the 5. Where's the nearest race? Gatton. Where's Lake? Oh. Got 30 seconds left, drivers. 30 seconds left. And where's Gatton? Okay, yeah, they're so spread apart. Yeah, Davis is in the 4. Brown in the 1. Lake in the 2. Gatton in the 3. Actually, that would put Boyd in the. That is time, drivers. That is time. Chase, you're done. Blake, you're done. Lake, you're done. Lamb, you're done. Aaron Brown pulls out the win. Richard Lake in the 2. Gatton in the 3. Boyd in the 4. And Davis in the 5. I think this is all messed up. And Jim Silve. Oop.
Hey, how do you add a
Yeah,
lap?
how do you add that lap for you? Because you're right, you missed one. You had a 41-second lap.
He's like, oh, I know I did.
Yeah, well, all of a sudden you're down in the.
As soon as you said, I was like, no, I missed a lap.
Yeah, all of a sudden you're like down at the 5 or 6. I'm like, where the hell did he go?
Yeah.
But how do you add it in, like in the
So-
middle of the race?
So, whoops, sorry. So if it ever happens, right? So when you're looking at it, it'll show like all these will be normal colors.
Yeah.
It'll be a big red.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
45 will be
yeah,
red.
yeah.
So if you just right click on it, add a force lap.
Oh, okay.
So-
All right.
so can you
So
add
one
one?
in there?
Yeah, I can do that.
See where you ended, where everybody ended up. 'Cause I think it would have been
The race is completed.
2 and the 2, Gatton
Yeah.
and the 3.
So you just finish the race, then you go into race editor, and then add a lap. Yep. Unless it missed 2, which it shouldn't have missed 2. It didn't look like you missed 2. So it should be.
Said it was like a 41-second or
Yeah.
something.
So then we are going to save edits, and it should be Brown, me, Gatton. Yeah. It
Yeah.
should be. So.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we had it right. But they screwed everything up in my head. I was like, what? Hey, good job, Aaron. Good job, guys.
All right, go ahead and roll them out. check him in. Final race of the day, four-wheel drive, up and running.
That was a good race. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, marshal your spots, please. Marshal your spots, marshal your spots. And let's go ahead and line them up, line them up, line them up. It's going to be Nielsen on the 5, Soto on the 4, Finch on the 3, Chenard on the 2, Linzel in the 2.
Andrew Nielsen.
On the pole.
Nicholas Finch. Blake Linzel.
All right.
Rich Joanart. Gabe Soto.
Marshals are ready. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. We are going to be going at the sound of the tone. And we're off and running with race number 8. This is my four-wheel drive race. It's going to be Linzel leading out. Chenard in the 2. Looks like Soto and Nielsen going to be my top 5. Back up front, it is going to be Blake Linzel leading out. Looks like Finch into the 2. Chenard in the 3. Soto going to be in my 4. Marshall out front. It is clear. Now it's going to be Nicholas Finch up on top. Chenard in the 2. Linzel in the 3. After this race is done, track will be open for practice until 5:35. 5:35, track will be open for practice. 5:35, track will be closed. If you have a tab inside the store, you need to get that handled and taken care of. Pits will be closed at 5:40, 5:45. Everybody will be out of the building by 6. So again, thanks so much for everyone coming on out. Leading out is going to be Chenard. Linzel in the 2. Finch in the 3.
Normal.
2 minutes in, 3 to go. Soto in the 4, Nielsen in the 5. Blake Linzel up on top. Rich Chenard in that 2. Finch in that 3.
How does that not travel? Because he blocked it. What? I don't know.
2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Blake Linzel on top. Now it's going to be Chenard up on top. Linzel in the 2. Davis going for the stoppie.
What made no sense was they gave possession to Houston. That made no sense.
Finch in the 3. Thank you, Blake. Appreciate that. Whoa. Move your feet, Aaron. Chenard and Linzel going at it by the start-finish line.
2
Linzel
minutes
gets
left.
into underside of Chenard. Then Linzel puts it upside down. 3 minutes in, dose to go. Blake Linzel up on top. Chenard in the 2. Looks like Finch in the 3. Soto in the 4. Again, we'll have open practice till 5:35. At that point, track will be closed. Chenard puts it upside down. Thank you, Kevin. I will set up the practice timer for 4-minute sessions. 4-minute sessions. Ryan, you need to be off the track. There's a race going on. Thank you very much. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Blake Linzel up on top. Ooh. That sounded like Aaron Brown's car almost for a second. Chenard in the 2. Finch in the 3. With 4 minutes in, 1 to go. 4 minutes in, 1 to go.
1 minute left.
Again, thanks so much for everyone coming out today. Hopefully everyone's had a fun time. Don't forget, you get to do it all over again Wednesday night at 7 o'clock with the Tier 2 race director, the Ginger. of Jimmy Leff. And then again on Saturday, we'll open the doors back up at 10. Racing starting at 1. Kind of like what I did today with the entry count. If we get A's and B's of specific classes, we'll reward with longer mains. I think everybody dug the longer mains. So if you got a second car at home, might be the time to dig it out and do 2 classes. Get some extra track time. Don't look at me in that tone. 4:45 in, 15 seconds left to go. Finch trying to find his way up on the back door of Chenard. Lenzel by the start-finish line, he goes. Starting to wind this one down. Less than 10, less than 10. Less than 5. Chenard to get by for one more, and he does. Finch got you at the line. You are done. Waiting on 3. Waiting on 3. Lenzel, you are done. Soto, you are done. Waiting on Chenard. Waiting on 1 car. Waiting on 1. You're done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. I'll stop. I'll stop.
The race is completed.
We're going to go and switch it over to control practice, 4-minute sessions. Right now it is 4:55. You got 40 minutes of open track time.
Controlled practice has started.